Dream celebrity client is Kendrick Lamar, hands down. I tell everyone that if I could just braid 1 ounce of his hair, I would be ecstatic. Like, you don't even know. I would say for sure Kendrick Lamar. It's so weird because it's a guy, but Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick Lamar. Hi, my name is Asanti Evans. I'm 26 years old. I am a business owner. I'm a protective hairstylist, so I specialize in braiding, twists, goddess locks, anything natural to protect your hair. And I'm also a mom of 2 boys, and I live in Rancho Cucamonga. I started my business in 2014, full time. I did hair since 2010, but I started it because I was tired of working from other people and I had a talent. So I'm like, why am I not pursuing my passion? So I just went off and quit my job. That's most of the time, like when you start a business, you kind of want to make as much as you were making to make it make sense, and then quit and carry it on like that. So yeah, so it wasn't hard. Maybe the first like 3 months was like a little rocky because I'm like building my Instagram and I was doing a lot of hair for free, so it wasn't like I was making money, but I was like doing it for pictures. So I had to figure out that you don't have as much freedom as you think you do, but you can get there eventually. So that was definitely surprising to me because I'm like, even some of my friends are like, why can't you go? You do hair, you can do hair when you want. But I'm like, I also have to have my client's availability. Doing a client with a bad attitude, yeah, I'm all about good vibes. So if you come in, and I can tell at the top, like now I've dealt with so many women, if you text me and just say, hey, how much you charge for this? I won't even reply. So it's all about like respect and just, yeah, respect. I think respect to sum it up, yeah. Just always like have like keeping the passion alive, because I never wanted it to feel like work for me. So I'm like, as long as I'm like learning new styles and learning new products and going to like different hair events and like just keeping it like the passion alive, I think everything will like fall in place. I've never been the type of stylist where I'm like, oh, I don't want to teach you how to braid. Like, I would love everyone to. Like, I even try to teach my clients. Like, some hairstylists are like, don't teach your clients how to do hair because they won't come back to you, and that's not the case. Like, so I've always been girl power, teach you, but I never felt like I was in a position to teach. But I think now that like I have techniques that I like have down packed that took me 4 years to find, like, so I've always been like big on universal techniques. Just bubble baths, even like a nice little facial. That's pretty much it. A Target run by myself. Anything like by myself. I could be sitting at a park on a blanket. But anything I can do like just for a quick breather, that's what will get me by. Smoke weed. Can I say that?
I mean, if you want to, it's up to you.
No, that's a huge No, I think for sure like smoking marijuana helps because it just like kind of like helps you relax, obviously, and just it makes me focus on like the bigger things. I'm like a real big dreamer, so I'm always thinking of the next thing. Like, and some people are like, oh, it sounds like you're doing good, like you're booked. I'm like, no, I'm only booked. It's not like I'm out here working so much and making all this money. Like, I'm booked so I can set that hair side aside so I can open up more time for other business ventures. So I'm always thinking of what we could do to make more money, what we can do to be more successful. Like, I'm always trying to like figure out the next thing, and I think that's big too because some people get comfortable and starting with end in mind, I'm going backwards. So now I'm like, no, I don't ever want to I'm not getting comfortable until my kids have money in the bank or something. So start with an end in mind, because that's huge, because if you don't know what you're working towards, you'll just get lost. I think for sure my kids, and they're here, and I want to give them the best life I can possibly give them, but knowing like the value of life, not material things, more of like their mindset. I want them to be able to start businesses. I don't want them working for anyone. So I think for sure I stay focused by like I live for them pretty much. Exactly, generational wealth for sure. That is the main top goal that sums up everything. The main advice I would give would be passionate what you're trying to do, be knowledgeable, and time management, everything. Time management is like huge. I don't care if you're selling water, like time management. It's called a niche. Have a niche for sure, because you wanna perfect and be great at one thing. So that's why I stopped doing different styles and focus on natural hair, because that's what I was passionate about. That's what I was good at. So just kind of know what you're good at and what you're passionate for, because the money is gonna come. We're consumers by nature. People are gonna spend money. That's not the issue. But on the business realm of things and being successful, they say it takes like 3 years, I think, to like get over the hump of starting a new business. So for sure, be passionate. That's the best advice I can give you. Honestly, just conversating. I'm networking while I'm doing hair, pretty much. As long as I know that I'm gonna get up and have fun, and I know I'm building relationships with my clients, so I know I'm just gonna like catch up, have girl talk, and the hair is gonna be done. So I think providing like convenience for my clients with the protective styles. Because before I know how to do hair, before anything, before I have the client base, I think your personality is what people are really like dealing with. So I think that's really huge. And I don't think everyone has a personality to do what I do, and that's how they fell at it. So I think I pride myself on just personality and charisma. And people think like, oh, you're just working when the client's in your chair, and that's completely wrong. That's the easy part. There's a lot, so I do it all. So your business is like standing well, you're getting good reviews, good feedback, just providing like quality work.